What's going on, YouTube? Today we have another Kickstarter unboxing. Finally got another one in. This time it is Epochs Course of Cultures. I did get I guess the biggest pledge. I don't know if you would call it Deluxe, but it did come with some extra stuff, which we're also going to be taking a look at. A bunch of like cardboard trays and stuff, play mats, um, and I think one of the expansions or not. But yeah, so let's unbox this. It's been a long time I've been waiting for this game. Um, so I feel like this is one of the games that was along the lines of Mosaic and Story of Civilization, where they're taking the Civilization game and they are basically making it shorter, more compact, but trying to give you the feel of a Civilization game. Um, so I did have an issue though when I unboxed this. The packaging around the box was great. It came packaged very well, but the inside it had a lot of space and it was jumbled around. And this pack of cardboard, which is all the cardboard, if you notice, is kind of a bend, kind of arcs like this. Okay, I've been leaving this out and with heavy stuff on top, trying to flatten it. But originally, it was way worse when it arrived than right now. Um, so be aware of that for people that are getting this game. You can kind of tell on the back here. You can see I don't know if you can see the lift because the tiles are already bent a little bit. Um, so that is a bit of an issue. Um, but and I mean, it's just the way the game is packaged. So the way this game was relatively cheap for the deluxe edition, and I mean cheap as compared to other Kickstarters that are big civilization type Kickstarters. Number one, they decided to stay cardboard. Number two, wooden tokens, no plastic, no minis, none of that. But I will say that a lot of the stuff does look nice, like the token holders and stuff that were part of the deluxe edition. Um, do look nice, and so there's no insert for this. I mean, there is, but with the deluxe stuff, you kind of need to make it fit. There is a video online that I want to say that either they put out or someone else put out of how to organize it, so that way everything fits. Um, but anyways, so we're doing the unboxing. Let me show you these tiles first, or these grids and stuff. So you have to bear with me. I need to open up the packaging. Like I said, I kept it closed because I was trying to flatten it to help with the bend. But we'll see. I'm still gonna try to flatten it some more. So here we got some stands, tokens. I want to say that there's like a 3D cardboard model of it for the deluxe to the back. Here we got some terrain tiles, some more tiles, tokens. Very nice. I do like the thickness. I think the thickness is decent. I mean, it's not the thickest cardboard, but at the same time, it's not the thinnest. We got some more terrain tiles, some more tokens. Looks like these are just made to help build the organizer. But yeah, and you can see the terrain is the art's not bad. You know, sand, mountain, ocean. We had the forest earlier, the plains. You know, pretty good, pretty nice. So those are the tiles. Let's take a look inside the box. So we have the glossary, which is, let's see, 11, 12 pages with the back. Icon clarifications. Not bad. And then we have the rulebook, which pretty much for the most part, I feel like they really cleaned up. That was something that they kept acknowledging throughout the Kickstarter while we were waiting, was that, the process of everything. That's something that they did do very good, is keep us updated with all the changes, because they did. That was the nice thing. They did take into account people's opinions, and them helping correct certain stuff on the game. So they did keep us updated with those changes that they were making. Yeah, let's take a look inside the rulebook real quick. Nice components overview, all the tokens, setup, a lot of pictures, diagrams, the player area, setting up your trading board, game overview, the steps, the flow of the game. I love this. Very helpful. Arrows depicting how to go through the cards, how to set it up throughout the epochs. So this game is going to be played, I want to say, over 3 epochs or 4 epochs. I want to say it's 3. Examples, benefits. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice rulebook. I like the look of it, feel of it. Upgrade. Declare war, become a warmonger. Battles. You give examples. End of an epoch. Yeah, so it's 3 epochs. The end of epoch 3 is the final scoring. Very nice. All right, and then we have the player aid. I don't know how many of these are in there. Let's open it up. It seems like very thin cardstock. So far from what I'm gathering, as far as component wise, is, like I said, the cardboard is not the thickest. Ooh, these are almost like, I mean, there's like, it's more like paper than, I mean, very thin cardstock. You can kind of see the linen finish. I mean, it is what it is, but I don't know. But I do feel like that was the, I guess, upside with this game, was it looked like, that's what you were going to be getting because of the price point. The price point was very good, I feel like. Um, but just expect that you're getting just a normal, what I would consider a normal board game. I feel like nowadays Deluxe is so much more than this, But anyways, it's trash. Let's see what else we got here. Got some more tracks. Looks like we got the art track, the science track. Very nice. 2-sided. I don't know. Oh, for 2 players. Yeah. This is for 3 or 4. Nice. Like I said, cardboard is good. I mean, it's not super thick. It's not super thin. It's kind of in between. And then we got the market board for the market cards. This is one of the nice things that I like about the Civilization game, is that it gives you options. Even if you're dealt, because this is a card based game, kind of, where you have a stack of cards and for technologies, and you have to play some throughout the epoch. But you're not only stranded with what you drew, right? Like look at the draw. You have these are the market. You'll have 4 random cards out here that you'll be able to. Everyone's able to look at it and pick up one if they need to from here if they don't like what's in their hand. That's pretty. I really like that mechanic. We'll see how it is during the game. And then it looks like each player has their board right here, their technology tree. See, and this is of the governments. So we have, democracy, communism, and autocracy. Federalism, constitutional monarchy and empire, classical democracy, monarchy, republic, and chiefdom is what you start off with. Okay. Then we have the player tracks. Again, I feel like this game, and for the most part, when that was one of the things that a lot of reviewers were saying when they did the Kickstarter preview for this, is that the game looks way more, the icons and everything look way more involved than what it actually is. Once you get going, I mean, these are just visually there to help you. It's not, it's nothing too hard. So there's the tracks for each of the players. And then let's get into, let me show you real quick the insert as we're going. Like I said, it's just a cardboard insert, nothing, nothing too big. I feel like it's a little bit better than something like back in the day Fantasy Flight would do, But, I mean, it's okay. But I think with the expansions and the token supplies, you might have to get rid of this. So here we have a bunch of wooden cubes. We have some other, these are like yellow rectangles. There's some pillars. This is nice. You got those little temples. And we got the brown cubes. And we got some hammers for production. We got some, I don't know what this is. Some kind of marker. We got blue cubes. We got the beakers for the science. Green cubes. We got corn for food. I mean, like I said, this is what the game is. Wooden components, which ain't bad. I mean, like I said, I'd rather have wooden components than cardboard components. I mean, ultimately, I think nowadays, it's the most acceptable thing. I think. It's not like before, like it used to be. And if you can get them screen printed, even better. Look at that. Nice buildings. I think these are like your capitals. And then we got the cards. We got 2 decks of cards in here. We got some of the units, the military units. And then we got, that's units or technologies. As you can see, each of them are labeled with the epoch. And we got the dice. Very nice. Very nice dice. And the dice is for combat. Agriculture. We got the technologies. Very nice. I think these are the technologies and these are the military units. Yeah. And that's it, guys, as far as the base game. Let me go ahead and put this away real quick. Let me put this to the side, and then I can show you the... Oh, you know what? I almost forgot. These are the civilizations. Let me just open this up, and let's go through them real quick. I want to go through them quick because... or at least go through these in the base game because I am going to be showing you the expansion ones, and I want to, that way you could see the different types. We got Egypt, Greece, China, Mongolia, England, France, Rome, Carthage, India, Italy, Germany, and America. Interesting. Oh, that's right. Okay, so if you notice, I mean, Egyptians and Americans, two totally different time frames, right? But because of that, like Egyptians' special powers are going to be helping them at the start of the game. Right off the bat, you're going to be able to get extra help. America's powers are not going to come into play until the second and third age or epoch. You see what I'm saying? Same thing like with Germany here. Italy is kind of in between because they do have, they're around the Arab Renaissance. India is all three ages. Egypt is only one, because I mean, old time Egypt didn't survive. Greece, same thing. China goes up to the second epoch. Mongolia to the second. England, only second and third. France, second and third. Rome is all ones. Carthage is all ones. And there we go. So those are the different civilizations that you can play. I feel like for a 4-player game, this is insane. The amount of, and the fact that there's still expansions, But that's really great, I feel in my eyes, for the amount of uh, uh, nations that there are to start with. That is awesome. I really like it. I really like that. So let me put this back real quick, and then I can show you the extra stuff that came with the deluxe. I'm going to keep these separate because I'm going to press those down more to hopefully flatten them some more. So we have, first off, the Epochs, Course of Cultures, Middle East, and Latin America. So we're going to start with Babylon and Persia. Then we also have some new terrain tiles. It says, this expansion provides extra civilizations, map tiles, and exploration tokens. During setup, you may shuffle them with the same kind of components. So let's open this up real quick and see the different types that they have, because it looks like a lot. There is 5 punch board cutouts. Wow. So, start off with the first one, Babylon and Persia. Then we go Arabia, more map tiles. Very nice. Ooh, I can already see the Mayan or something in Mexico. Maya, there you go. There's a Mayan. Nice. There's some Aztecs. Oh, no, the Aztecs are right here. The Mayans, the Aztecs. Very nice. The Incas. Wow. I wonder if they have Machu Picchu in here. Very cool. Very, very cool. And that's it. Those are the civilizations and the expansions for that. Very cool. All right. So that's the expansion. I believe that's the only one that comes with the game so far. I don't know if they'll be doing more. I hope they do. Just because I love expansions. Fantasy Flight. When I started my board game journey, Fantasy Flight was main dog, and they were expansion kings. So I got used to a lot of expansions that made the game fresh and always gave you a lot of choices. Replayability, I should say. But yeah, we'll see. So far, I'm loving what I'm seeing. Again, for the price point, I think it's more than good. And again, these were outside the box, outside the main box. They were in the cardboard box, but like I said, the cardboard box was done perfect with as far as taking care of everything. So we got the deluxe foil token and supply tray. So you can see kind of the sparkly. I don't know if you can see the gold leaf kind of etching right there on the cardboard. Very nice. And like I said, that is going to be a 3D the 3D stand for the timer. We got some more tokens here. Very nice. And this is only 2 pages, or 2 cardboard. And then we have the Deluxe card holder. Deluxe card holder is going to look like this, where it's going to be like a drawer that you can pop out and have different cards on there for each of the epochs. So it's a nice way to keep everything organized. And that is, it feels like 3 cardboard pieces, and that's all just the Deluxe card holder. Now I don't know if you'll need glue for these. I would suggest maybe some glue. Then we got the Deluxe player token holder. So each of these is going to be the color of the different players in the game. So it's 2 sheets with red, yellow, or red, orange, and then blue and green. And that's it. That's it for that. Deluxe player token holder. There you go. And then we have the Deluxe playmat set, which is interesting. I forgot what these are. Oh, wow. Very nice. So these are playmats. Each player gets one of these playmats. I guess I'll open up one just to see the layout. I know it's the layout of where you can put your cards and your boards and stuff. But it came with the Deluxe package. Interesting that they use tape like this. That's like a first for me. Seeing tape on a mat. That's crazy. Let's see how it is. Move these to the side. Very nice. Oh, wow. Oof. What is that? Why did they fold it like that? It was all good until the very end. Rolled out flat. Everything's flat, and then you have this. What did they do on that? They like double folded it for some reason. Okay. So, anyways, those are the mats. And they hold the different components. Yeah, I don't know about this. And that does not look like it's gonna be able to be flattened even if I put heavy stuff on it for a while. It looks like I might have to iron it or something. That is bad. Well, for those of you that order the mats, hopefully you guys don't have that, but I want to say if one's rolled up that way, they're all rolled up that way. Yep. They're all rolled up that way. Well, I guess I'll lay them all out right now and start flattening them. So that way they can at least try to get them flat. But, all right, guys. Well, that is the unboxing of Epochs Course of Cultures by Jeffrey CCH, which he also made Terrascape and another game I forgot what it's called. But there you go. For 2 to 4 players, plays 2 to 3 hours, ages 12 and up. So if you like it, it's starting to hit the backers. So I'm assuming I want to say they started Essen. They had copies at Essen. From what I've seen from people, they were excited to get their hands on this at Essen also. But if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Let me know what your favorite Civilization game is. I feel like I'm really loving this push towards newer, faster designs of Civilization games. So far, I'm loving them, man. I started with Mosaic, and then Story of Civilization, and now this one, Epochs. I'm excited to try it out. This one looks like that in between, of heavy, like Sid Meier's compared to, something else or Classic Cultures. It looks like a medium weight, so I'm excited. Let me know what you guys' favorite Civilization game is, and thank you for watching the video. Till the next one.